this is All of Destiny, and in this video I'll be sharing with you all how I do my own pedicures at home just so that my feet are soft and clean and nicely polished. So if you want to see how I do that, then keep on watching. These are the few items that I'll be using. I'm just going to use some acetone, alcohol, a few things like bubbles and stuff like that I want to add to the water, cuticle clippers, the nail polish of my choice, some cotton balls, and that's how I store all of my nail supplies. You pretty much get an old candle jar or whatever kind of clear jar you have, add rice, and then add all of your utensils. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by applying a few things that I want to add to the water, some alcohol just for it to be nice and sanitized and clean. Then after that I want to go ahead and remove all the old polish. Also, I'm not sure where I got my pedicure spot from. I've had it for like a long time, so I don't know, but if you don't have one of those, you can definitely just get a really large bowl, add some warm water to it, and everything will just work just the same. So after I remove my polish, I like to go ahead and take my little nail scraper and pretty much push my cuticles back, and then I like to remove all of the excess dead skin. After that, I like to go ahead and clip my nails to the length that I would like, and I also like to remove the dead skin and the excess skin that I get usually on the sides of my big toe and then on my pinky, and I'm just using a cuticle pusher to do that. So I use my nail cutters to pretty much trim my nails down. I don't like them to be too long. I don't like for my nails to really extend past my skin, so I kind of trim them down that way. I clip them just a little bit, and then I do the excess filing to just get the shape that I want. And as far as the way I'm filing my nails, I really like for them to look French or pretty much square, and so I file them accordingly. Kind of continue to push back my cuticles and get out all of the excess dirt and things like that, because you don't want to put your polish over non-clean toenails, you know. So as for the way that I'm filing my nails, I hold my file at a straight angle. I place my foot flat on whatever surface I'm working on, and then I just file left to right. I make sure to file the sides, and then that gives me the look that I'm going for. If you want more of a rounded nail, then you would just file your nails to be more round, or you can clip them that way, whatever you prefer for the shape of your nails. And don't use too much soap or whatever you're using to make your bubbles, because it will kind of foam up on you. I tried to use a spray bottle of water, but it didn't keep it down that much. So after that, to soften up my nails a little bit more, I'm going to go in with a salt scrub. You can use a sugar scrub, salt scrub. If you don't have a store-bought scrub, you can definitely make your own using sugar or salt or both, and add in whatever oils you like, and it works just the same. And I like this scrub because it's so nurturing and it's just enriched with dead sea salts and aromatic oils, and it pretty much just gently exfoliates my skin. So I rub that around for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I pretty much put my feet back into the warm water. And I'm showing you the bottom of my foot to show you all how it really worked, and it just keeps my feet looking so nice and clean. And you know how sometimes you see like heels that are really dry and ashy and things like that? I like to do this weekly, even if I don't have time to give myself like this full pedicure that you see me doing, because it does help to keep down the dead skin from just the day, you know, walking around all day. So, and again, I'm just dipping my feet in and out of the actual pedicure spot just to remove the extra salt from my nails, and the oils do remain on my feet, which will keep them moisturized very well. So at this point, I'm pretty much just proceeding to continue to shape my nails the way that I want them to look. And as far as the pedicure, I could really just soak my feet for a very long time, but yeah, for the purpose of the video, I went ahead and just proceeded with the process. And once your nails are even more clean or even just softened up from the water, you can go ahead and really shape them the way that you like. And I like to take my time doing that. Depending on which kind of polish I use, it'll really show that shape of your nails. So you want it to really be kind of like oomph, or I really want it to be like oomph. So when you're done, I just go ahead and I dry my feet off, and then I'm going to just apply a moisturizer, because you want to go ahead and moisturize your feet so that all of your work won't really be in vain. You'll keep your feet really moisturized and soft, and you won't have cracked heels and cracked nails, and your skin won't look like you're neglecting it. So I just work that in really well, and now we're going to proceed to polishing the nails. So you can stop here if you want. You can apply a clear polish, whatever you prefer. You don't have to wear nail polish. That is just a preference. I like to go ahead and remove that hair that grows on pretty much the top of the nails. I like to remove that because it's like, girl, no. So I'm just using a small little razor that I got from the beauty supply store to do that. You can use whatever you have. You can wax it off, however you want to remove it. So now it's time to polish the nails. I use my toe separators. You can get these at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, any little inexpensive store. Like, they're not expensive at all. And just take the polish of your choice. This one is finger paints, and it's just a white polish. I've been wearing white toes or white polish on my toes like all summer. I don't know, it's just like a it just looks good and I like it, and it looks so clean and crisp and like, ooh girl, and you can see your toes. Like I'm talking about, like you can post a full body picture and someone will say, oh, I love your nail polish. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you see it, like it's there. So when I polish my toes, I like to kind of pinch the sides, and then when I go back towards the cuticle, I'm kind of pulling it back a little bit. That way I can make sure I'm getting the polish all over the nail, and it's making sure that the shape that I did create when I was filing my nails, that will be very, what's the word I can use? Relevant? I don't know, but you'll be able to see it very well because of the way that you're polishing the nails. So I kind of hold that back so that I'm not getting it on my skin, for one. And I try to make sure that when I am polishing my nails, I don't really make any mistakes, because they will save time later when you don't have to go back in and clean all of that up. So you can see how I'm kind of using my thumb to kind of push down the side of my big toe. I have like an actual, you know how you have like a big toe? Like my big toe is a for real big toe. So I hold that excess skin down, that way I can make sure that I'm going into the side of my nail, since it does kind of, my skin kind of comes up over it just a little bit. And I proceed that process and continue that all over for all of my toes, and I will show you all, for the mistakes that you do see, how I clean that up once I'm done. As for having a steady hand when you polish your nails, I kind of just make sure that I'm working on a surface to where my arm and my wrist is really balanced. So you want to go ahead and wait on your nails to polish. I am using my nail dryer just because it's quicker. I'm not sure where it's from, again, because I did get it for Christmas a couple of years ago. So as for the mistakes, I just take either acetone or nail polish. I like acetone because it's quicker to work with. With nail polish, you have to really scrub a little harder. And I just take a nail brush. If you don't have a nail brush, you can use a Q-tip. That works just the same. If you don't have a Q-tip, but you have a cotton ball, then just take like some kind of pointy end and just wrap your cotton ball, like a small portion of it, around it, and you know, just improvise, girl. You gotta improvise and make it do what it does, okay? So I pretty much just clean off any mistakes that I may have, and if you see the white residue or whatever color polish that you use, that will come off. You can just go back in with your soft scrub again to remove all of the excess, and that's how I pretty much cleaned up my mistakes. But like I said, for the most part, I do like to take my time when doing this. That way you'll save time if you don't have to clean up too many mistakes. But if you do, I wanted to show you all this portion as well, because if you do, then you can clean it up like it's no problem at all. So these are pretty much the finished results. I didn't get any footage directly when I was finished, like right after I was done. But yeah, and it just goes to show that everything is just more complete when you have that nice pedicure. And I mean, it's the summertime and I'm a girl, so these are just things that I like to do. Like, I like my nails to look nice, I like my pedicures to look nice, and this is just a quick and easy way for you to do it at home, where you don't have to really go out and spend extra money on things that you can do for yourself, you know. So give this a try. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave all of your questions and comments down below, and let me know what products you use when you do your pedicure at home, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Be sure to check out these other ones. I will leave them in the information bar below. Bye, girlfriend.